Good morning, everybody. I guess I should say afternoon. We're just about at noon time. It is Sunday. This is actually the end of my spring break, and we didn't do too much. We didn't go anywhere, no vacation really, just kind of stayed at home. And we worked around the farm. And I just wanted to show you guys some updates in obviously the vegetable garden, is where I'm at. I'm going to show you that bed right there because I actually got to plant my first bed of 2023. Yes. We finally have got here, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you guys some updates in the greenhouse. Just, it's pretty much the same stuff I've showed you guys before, just kind of how things are progressing, how things are not progressing, and just all that jazz. If you guys kind of like garden updates, then stick around. And just really quick, I wanted to show you, I bought this like a year ago, I think, and I totally forgot I had it from Tractor Supply. This little cute apron, little garden apron. It has 3 pockets. There you go. I think I got on clearance for like a few bucks, and I stuck it in a drawer and totally forgot about it. And I was cleaning stuff out and I was like, oh my God, totally forgot I had that. What it's really good for is when I'm walking around the farm, I collect eggs, because I go and collect eggs and I end up sticking them in my pockets, and I get pocket omelets all the time. So anywho, let me show you guys the first garden bed that has been planted, and let's hope they make it through, and I'll explain. All right, you guys, here we are. So I just wanted to show you guys, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did plant potatoes in here. I have the 2 different varieties. I was gonna plant like maybe 3 or 4 of them, but I realized how big they are. So all of the certain varieties are in here. I just kind of layered them like a pancake. And I'm gonna maybe give them water. I haven't really been watering them because, oh no, see, they're still wet. Because we have been getting tons of rain. California has just been getting so much rain. Some areas are getting extremely flooded. I'm not complaining because we need the rain. I've been collecting rainwater, and I am just like so excited about the rain. So anyways, let me show you the garden bed, the first garden bed, yay, that has been planted. And what is in here, this is brassicas, and this is cabbage. I got my purple cabbage right here, and then I've got like a row of the oh my gosh, what are these? Just regular cabbage. I have the name written down. I think this is Brunswick cabbage, like right here. Yeah, oh, right here, sorry, one row. And then I have Brussels sprouts planted right here. This little area is Brussels sprouts. And then I've got row cauliflower. There was one in the back that didn't quite make it because it was like puny, but I just figured I'd stick it in. I knew it probably wasn't going to make it, but that spot's open. And then my broccoli is kind of awkward, you guys. So I have one broccoli plant way back there. I've just kind of did not have very much success with broccoli. I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to stick some direct sow some seeds in here, and then maybe in that little empty spot back there, and just see how it goes. But that's the only lone broccoli plant that survived out of my seedlings. I've just, I think it's the seeds. I've tried for a few years now using this certain variety of seeds. Okay, let me get up. And I haven't really ever had much success germination. And I think it's just the seeds. So I think what I'm going to do is just go buy a new pack of broccoli seeds, and maybe even a different brand, and then see if that works, and yeah, hope for the best. So the reason why I stuck these here, you guys, because you can see that little bit of shade. As the day goes on, this is pretty much considered, I guess it's considered a part shade to full shade bed, which is great for, obviously brassicas love it, and cabbage. But we'll get the morning sun, just because we do get really, really, really high temps. And usually, knock on wood, this time of year we start to get really hot. So I'm enjoying the rain and having a really kind of a nicer spring weather, because normally our springs are very short-lived. But I'm enjoying them, and I'm excited because I feel like I can actually maybe get away with planting these here in the spring. If they don't make it, that's fine. I'll just try again in the fall, because most of these are like a cool weather crop, or they are a cool weather crop, and they'd probably do way better in like a fall garden. So I'll just keep that in mind if nothing makes it. So yeah, I'm excited for my potatoes. Again, this is the Kennebec yellow, and then this is just a red Norland potato. Don't really see much. I thought I saw yeah, a little green something going on there. Not sure if that's a potato or not, but we'll see. There are tons of potatoes planted in here. Like I said, I kind of layered it, planted some, did another layer of the soil, planted some more, and then threw some soil on top. And then I think I'm just going to do the method where as they kind of grow, you add a little bit more soil, let them stretch a little bit more, and see how it goes. I don't know how they're going to do in this spot. If it's too much shade, then I could probably drag them over here and put them in the open area right here. Now this other bed in the back is what I'm going to plant next. I just finished filling it. I ended up putting tons of compost and soil, and it is ready to go. So I'm going to probably be putting some corn seeds in here. That's what I was planning on doing this weekend. And then I'm going to try to do the three sister method and do the squash and then do the peas climbing up the corn. But I need to get the corn planted first. If I don't do the corn here, I'm going to plant the corn here. I kind of want the corn in the back to kind of block out the front yard a little bit. I'm kind of seeing how this bed looks in the middle of the day. Like I said, we're coming up on like 12 o'clock p.m. So as you can see, it's still full sun. But I want to say like around 2-3 o'clock, there's like a little bit of shade right here, which might be okay. Like I said, corn's a little bit tall, so a little bit, it is tall. So I think it'll be okay. I don't know how squash and zucchini and stuff is going to grow in there. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting a feel for my space. I'm kind of like using this space as kind of like a new garden, because even though I planted here for quite a while, 8 years, you guys, I was looking back on videos of like the very first time we came out here and put garden beds 8 years ago. That is how long this space has been here. It looks a lot different. If I could find the video of when we first planted up or when we first had our garden beds, I should say, I will link it down below, because it's quite crazy, the transformation, even though we're pretty much the same layout. And as I mentioned, we added a few other beds, but it's just crazy. So like I said, I am using this space as kind of like a new space, and I'm kind of trying to figure out, especially these beds right here, trying to figure out the best spots and stuff to do. I was thinking of putting tomatoes in the back as well, because they're going to be trellised. I don't know. I don't know if I want to use a whole big bed for tomatoes, only because we don't go through that many tomatoes, but I do plan on doing whatchamacallit, like I want to make a bunch of sauces and stuff. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm kind of playing around with it, but I just wanted to show you guys that. And then let me go over here into the greenhouse and show you guys what's going on. So I have all my tomatoes are still looking pretty good. It's still quite a bit early to put them out, because we do have some 30-degree weather coming up here at night. So I just want them to be safe. So I'm keeping my tomatoes here. I have some beefsteak tomatoes. As you can see, pretty much all have germinated except for one, which I'm actually gonna take that out. And what I'm doing is, the ones that don't, I'm kind of checking to see if there's anything in there, and then I'm dumping the soil in here, and I'm reusing it, because I pot a bunch of these plants, which could be good or bad, because you could end up with some seeds still in there that might decide to start growing, and then you'll end up getting random stuff. So that's the risk I'm taking, but oh well. So I have some beefsteak, my Romas. There's a few in here that did not give me nothing. Like I said, that's okay though, because this is plenty for us. And then my tomatillos, love tomatillos, love making green salsas, and I want to make some sauces. So again, I'm kind of just, again, there's a couple that didn't make it. So those are a little bit further behind, but they're okay. The Roma tomatoes are the only ones here that are a determinant, so they're going to stay pretty short. Tomatillos go crazy. Beefsteaks go crazy. I don't know, this might be the last year that I try beefsteaks because I've tried them a couple times in the past and I get a lot of foliage, but I don't get very much fruit. So I'm going to have to look into what I'm doing wrong. And I do feed them. I do trim them because indeterminate, you can just trim them a lot and nothing happens. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've got thyme, which they were in pots like this. I just up potted them into a bigger spot. So there's the 2-pack here of thyme. This one's all oregano. My oregano's going crazy. And then I've got a few sage plants that I separated and put them in some bigger pots, only because I have decided where I'm going to put them yet. I'm going to wait till they get a little bigger, probably like this size, and then put them in. I'll probably put the thyme with the tomatoes. Sage, I have to see kind of what they're going to be good with. I planted some white strawberries. Don't know how they're going to do. Never planted strawberry seeds. Not 100% sure they're going to do well, but we'll see. Sweet peppers. Oh my goodness, you guys. I planted these, right here is the date, January 23rd. I did all these. And they have struggled. Like, this is the most I've gotten from them for 2 months now. And I know they say that pepper seeds, that's why we start them early, because they do take quite a bit of time to grow. But my goodness, I didn't expect them to be this long and like really nothing much, honestly. So I'm kind of hopeful. Like I said, they've given me a lot here within the past week just because it's gotten warmer in here. But as you can see, there's still a lot of space a lot of cells that have not given me nothing. So I'm kind of just hanging on and waiting to see what happens. So far, it is what it is. Eggplants are looking good. I got a couple others that are popping up late, but these ones are looking fabulous. I've never planted eggplant, but I'm excited because I really do like eggplant. I've got some marigolds coming up. Truth be told, I am really not successful growing flowers from seed. I've only tried it a handful of times, but I figured I would try to grow some marigolds because I buy them every year to add to the garden. These ones are a little bit behind. I don't know if you guys can see those little pieces right there, but that's what it is. And then I've got all my hot peppers, which are doing good. So, and then, some other random things, but just thought I'd show you guys all that stuff. Okay, so my camera's telling me it's too hot in the greenhouse. I had to come out. I think it's like 80 degrees in there right now. Yeah, it's just now hitting 80. I'm going to open up the other window. I have the door open in one window. And right now I'm kind of just trying to figure out what I'm going to do, what my game plan is. I got to go drop my son off at his friend's house. And then I'm going to do some grocery shopping, come home, get my hands dirty, and call it a day. But I just thought I'd show you guys this little update. And then, yeah, if I plant up the corn, I will let you guys know. So talk to you guys soon. Bye.